Hello, my name is Jenny Sue Chandra Hassan. I speak 3 languages, English, Mandarin, and Taiwanese. I came to the U.S. when I was almost 8 years old. I lived in Houston, Texas all my life, and I went to the schools in the A-Leaf Independent School District. English is my dominant language. When I came here, I grew up speaking Taiwanese for a year or 2, and by the time I got to 5th grade, I was pretty proficient in English, and so I spoke to my brother in English, and then with my parents, I spoke Taiwanese. Mandarin is a formal language, so we don't use it that often. Initially, when we came here, we didn't speak any words of English, and so it was difficult getting around in the schools. Most of the kids were Caucasians. There were very few Asians in the schools, so we had to go by pictures or pointing if we needed to go to the bathroom. I don't remember whether or not it was difficult to learn English. We went to the schools every day and came home and did the work, but my mom helped us with English, and then slowly, by playing with our neighbors who were also Asians but they were born here, we slowly learned English. During elementary school, some of my teachers did help me with my work, but many of them could not communicate what I needed to know. So I brought the work home, and my mom slowly helped me with her English-Chinese dictionary. When I first came here in 2nd grade, the schools here did not have an ESL program, or if they did, they might just label the students who did not speak English as ESL, but in terms of pulling them out to work with them, we didn't experience that. By the time the ESL program was developed, we were old enough to speak English very well, which was around 5th grade when we were speaking English well. And I don't know if ESL would have helped us or not, because in terms of the ESL program, I think the teachers would pull out the students and explain the worksheets or the concepts in English, and then the students were able to use their own language dictionary to look up the information. Now, ESL as opposed to the bilingual program, the bilingual program works a lot better because the kids are able to understand the concept in Spanish, and then the teachers will also explain it in English, so they kind of get dual languages at the same time. I work in the school, so I know a little bit about the programs that's going on currently. There are a few things that helped me to learn English. First of all, we were just immersed in an all English speaking environment when we went to school, so we were actually forced, quote unquote, to learn the language. However, when we came home, we watched TV, and of course that was in English, so then we watched the shows we like and we pick up bits and pieces from there. And thirdly, we play with our Taiwanese friends who spoke English, and they didn't speak Taiwanese, but when we played with them for so many months and years, they started speaking Taiwanese because they pick up stuff from us and we pick up their English language. Being a bilingual has helped me with my career. I am a speech-language pathologist, so because I speak Mandarin and English, I can assess kids who speak one or the other language. And in the area where I work, there are a lot of Mandarin speaking students, and some of them needed speech assessment. So that's where I get to use my Mandarin skills. Being a bilingual is a plus in my life right now. Initially, when I was small and we just came to this country, I was embarrassed to speak my native language when I am in the stores or outside with my mom or brother. But now it's a big plus because I can understand what other people are saying when I go back to my native country or communicate with them or ask them a question. And I can also use English with my kids in my country, and not that many people will know what I'm talking about. 谢谢大家. Thanks everybody for listening. Go Cougs!